What is up, guys? White Lightning 530 here with a quick little update for you because Activision, man, oh man, guys, wake up. You've done it again. Absolutely every single time that there is an update to the game, guys, there is going to be problems, and it seems as though they're trying to polish off the graphic settings, which are only really going to be used in campaign or in the videos that obviously they're promoting their game with, which thumbs up for that, which is about less than 1% of what any of us care about in the game. So if you have a look and your gameplay looks like this after the update, yeah, what do you think of that, guys? Not very good, right? And if you want to take it over to looking like this instead, and you'll notice the frame rate in the top left hand side of the screen there is substantially better. So guys, if you see over here, Season 4 Reloaded, we're going to see Season 4 Reloaded is here. There's going to be all sorts of new things that we can do. That's great that they have new content. Wow, Beavis and Butthead has come to Call of Duty. I can't believe it. I think it's quite funny, but at the same time, really, is that what any of us are asking for? Over here, twice the XP all the weekend, which somehow it's Wednesday and it's double XP weekend. I don't know how that makes sense. Activision, please help it make sense, help it stop hurting. So what's happened is, guys, and what they've done again, if you're following this video, you'll see that the graphic settings have absolutely and totally been screwed up again. You'll see over here, if you go over into settings and down into graphics, once you're in Warzone, you'll notice that this is probably set for you to full screen borderless, and many of your settings over here are going to be reset. We'll come back to that in just a second. So how are you going to optimize your game and get back to the frame rate that you were playing just a second ago? In the beginning of the video, we saw that demo where I was struggling to get around 60 frames a second and my textures looked very strange, and that is because the HDR has been turned on and all sorts of my settings have been changed. Somehow, under View, Activision has found a way to get all my native PC files to bring all the settings over, but under Quality, it needs to be reset over here to Recommended. So once you reset for Recommended, it seems to me like the game was reset for Graphic Quality, which prioritizes settings according to your hardware to reach the best visual quality. Recommended for campaign and multiplayer. However, under Performance, which is what most of us want from the game, we play multiplayer where FPS matters, or we play Warzone where FPS matters, and that is obviously going to be what we want, but somehow the settings have screwed us once again. Activision, catch a wake-up call, guys. Please stop messing with these settings in your updates. Thank you. So over here, Performance, we'll go ahead and we will reset, and we're going to go ahead and apply. We actually don't need to do that. It did apply that for us already, and now you'll notice that all of the settings is going to be set for us. I'll give you one additional setting over here in just a second, but let's go over to Display, because you're going to have some issues now if you don't pay attention to this one down at the very bottom. Scroll down and you'll notice HDR or Dolby Vision has automatically been turned on. Now this is what I'm talking about, where it's going to look great in the video that you'll see at the beginning of the Season 4 launch for Season 4 Reloaded. It's not going to help you in the game at all. So make sure that that is turned off. Make sure that you apply those settings, and make sure that your PC or your console, your Xbox or your PlayStation over here is set to full screen exclusive and not full screen borderless or not windowed. It is going to give you a better graphic display. And then over here in Quality, you're going to go ahead and reset for graphic performance over there, and everything else should be turned on. The additional setting that you can run here if you are struggling, or if you have not a good internet connection and you want to make sure that you're getting the best of the best FPS, and that's the smoothest game possible, over here is going to be on-demand texture streaming. So you can change that over there. You can change the cache size, you can change download limits. If you are having issues, you want to change this to minimal. I'm plugged in, I have a very good internet connection, so I don't have a problem with that at all. Let's have a look right now. If you're on a PC, there are some additional settings that you can run. So we're going to go over here to NVIDIA. You're going to make sure, number one, first and foremost, that you are running the latest and greatest drivers. If you click on drivers, you'll notice yesterday, July 1st, 2025, there was a new driver release. If you see, today is July 2nd when Season 4 Reloaded is launched. It does make a difference to the compatibility, and it does make a difference to the performance of your system. So make sure that you have the latest and greatest driver uploaded. Then over there, you're going to go next into graphics. You'll click on graphics, and you want to go ahead and you want to select the game, which is either going to be Warzone or Black Ops 6, and you're going to make sure that you optimize the game. So you optimize the game I'll show you simply by looking for the optimize button, and once you optimize the game, you should be getting the best FPS. So here's a quick little demo again. This is what I was seeing before, and this is what I'm seeing after. Notice the frame rate in the top left hand side of the screen. Which one would you prefer to be running on a competitive online game? I'm sure the answer is simple. If this video helped you guys at all for console, for PC, for Xbox, for PlayStation, give me a like, give me a subscribe. This is White Lightning 530. We'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.